We're continuing on with solving using right triangle trig. So some of this should be review, and just a reminder again about how to use your calculator to help you with this. So if you are using your 8384 calculator, mine when I open it up is in radians, so make sure that you change yours to degrees, and you know it's degrees because all of us have that little degree sign there. So you need to hit mode, and then I'm going to hit enter because I want mine to change to degree, and now it's flashing over degree. And I'm just going to go back to my blank screen. So it says find A. So what I do is on all of my papers, and I've been teaching for long enough that maybe I don't have to do this, but I do it anyway. I always write SOHCAHTOA on top of everything. Because then what I do is, identify my angle, and I know I have opposite and adjacent. So then I go back and look SOHCAHTOA. I need tangent. So tangent, next comes the angle, is opposite, which was 8, over adjacent, which was my side A. Kind of didn't plan that. You could also call it X, whatever you'd like to do. So a lot of people get confused about this. What do I do? To get A out of the denominator, I need to multiply both sides by A. So this one kind of has a two-step process. So now I have A times the tangent of 58 equals 8. And to get A by itself, I'm going to divide by the tangent of 58. And so now in your calculator, you're going to go 8 divided by, and then tangent 58, and I get 4.99. I'm going to round on this one, so A equals 5 in this situation. So just another one, same as that. I have my angle 40, I have opposite and hypotenuse. So then I look, and now that's sine. So first the word sine. Again, guys, it's not sin, it's sine. Angle comes next. 40 equals opposite over hypotenuse. And this is the kind you guys like, because to get 11 out of the denominator, I just multiply. So I have 11 times sine 40 equals B. Now, I like to do the number first and then sine 40, because what can happen is if you type in sine 40 times 11 and forget to close off your parenthesis, you don't get the right answer. So it'll either be 11 sine 40, or make sure you close off that parenthesis, but I get 7. So B equals approximately 7. So again, this should all be a little bit of review, and remember that if you're going to do it sine 40 times 11, you need to close off that parenthesis so you get the right answer. What might need a reminder is solving for an angle, which is what I have next. So I'm not sure, because I've moved my videos around, if I've mentioned this symbol theta. So if I have, then you know that it just stands for an angle. And we lots of times use Greek letters for angles. So sometimes you'll see this alpha or beta. You'll see theta a lot. So any of those, if I can get that to go away. Any of these symbols that you see usually just stand for an angle. So I don't know the angle this time. So I still want to circle my angle and look. I have opposite and hypotenuse. So I know I'm going to use sine, my SOHCAHTOA. So sine, and if you remember on the last slide, I said what comes next is the angle. So sine of theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. But I can't just divide by sine. Okay, so how do I get rid of sine? The way you get rid of sine is by using sine inverse. And if you do it to one side, you need to do it to the other. And these now cancel. So I'm left with theta equals sine inverse 15 over 17. In my calculator now, I need to go to my calculator. Sine inverse is right above sine. So second sine inverse, and then just type in your fraction and hit enter. 61.9, so I'm going to say theta equals 62 degrees. Oh, there's supposed to be an equals in there. Okay, so solving for sides and solving for angles.